Welcome back, friends. If you haven't heard, I'm going to be at a conference. Danny D'Angelo invited me to go to this Roundtable Summit conference in Vegas. It's January 14th and 15th, if I have my dates right. There'll be a link in the description below. The information's on there. If you're interested, it's going to be a lot of good information. There's going to be, obviously, me. There's going to be Danny D'Angelo, which can teach you a lot about leasing, getting the laundromat, the Williford Brothers, who own the Wash House Laundromat franchise. Investment Joy is going to be there. Hot Dogging with Dan's going to be there. And Joe Dan Reed, who owns laundromats, I think, in the Kentucky area. He's got another channel, too. I'll link the channels below and the names below. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing I forgot, the Car Wash Chronicles guy. So if you want to meet a lot of YouTubers and meet people that are running businesses and you're looking into getting into the laundromat, well, this is going to be a lot of people that are doing it and doing it really well. So I highly recommend it. You're not going to be disappointed. Like I said, it's January 14th and 15th in Las Vegas, Nevada. The information will be in a link down below. And just wanted to throw that out there so you're aware of it. I'm looking forward to it. And along with that, I've got one other idea. If you're not going and you want to have a little fun, because I always like to have fun. I'm half a goofball, so this is going to be fun. In the comments below, write down comments of questions you want me to ask Investment Joy, because I know you all know who Investment Joy is. So here's my idea. I know this sounds crazy. The whole time I'm around Investment Joy, I'm just going to ask him questions, and I'm going to film them. I'm going to film all the questions, as many questions as I can ask him. So don't any of you go tell him what I'm up to, because here's the thing. He's going to be sitting there looking at me like I'm nuts, because if you ask me, does he like bubble baths? I will ask that question. If you ask me what his favorite color is, I will ask him what his favorite color is. Okay? Anything goes. Nothing derogatory, nothing disgusting. Okay? This is a family show. I like to keep this clean for the kids. Okay? So I'm going to have a lot of fun with it because I'm just really just a goofball at heart anyway. Down in the comments below, questions you want me to ask, and I will ask them. I'll print them out and I'll ask them. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to drive him crazy. So he'll think, by the time I'm done, he'll think I'm nuts. So if you want to make me look nuts, you can ask weird questions. So I wanted to throw that out there for the fans so that you can be part of this. Like I said, I'll do live streams from my phone. I'll actually be filming the questions. So throughout those 2 days, probably 4 days, because I'll be there the Friday before and the Monday. I'll leave that Monday, I think. So I will film that. So you'll get to see a lot of clips of weird stuff like that. Just plain entertainment. So have fun with it. Like I said, nothing derogatory, nothing mean, nothing disgusting, because we're all adults. Whether you like them or not, let's have a little fun with it. Today I am working on price changes. These are 30 pounders, and I still have them at $3. They need to be $5. My dryers all need to go down to 4 minutes a quarter. They're at 8. My 60 pounders, which are actually old 50 pounders, I call them 60 pounders, are $6. They're going to go to $8. The 80 pounder is going to go to $11. And that's just the way it's going to be. I get a lot of questions about, should I be afraid to raise my prices when your vendors are raising prices on you, like water, electricity, taxes, parts, new equipment? No. One of the biggest mistakes laundromat owners make, one of the biggest mistakes business owners make is they let their prices lag and they can't afford the utilities. They can't afford to pay for the place. So what happens is they lose love with the place and they fall out of love with it. And what happens is it becomes a zombie mat. And then all of a sudden you got less customers and now you're not making any money and your prices are too low. You can't keep up with inflation. Right now inflation is climbing up so fast and so quick for us that we're having to raise our prices. Like I just raised prices, not in this laundromat, but my other two. I just raised them like I think a month or two ago, and I'm already right back at it. I mean, I'm getting vending prices on these machines I would have never dreamed of. Like I'm charging $8 for 60 pounders. I think I'm charging, well, I just told you $11 or $12 for an 80 pounder. I mean, that's nuts. I know it sounds crazy, but when I put new dryers in 2 of my laundromats in 2018, in 2018, I was charging 5 minutes for 1 quarter. I'm listening to people on these forums right now telling me that they're now going to 5 minutes a quarter. So they've been charging 8 minutes. Now, I know this laundromat here is 8 minutes a quarter. But these are older dryers. This laundromat, it was a cheaper build out. It didn't cost me nothing, so I could afford to be a little cheaper to try to drum up business early on. But if you're putting brand new equipment in and these people are charging $7 minutes a quarter, when 3 years ago I was started charging 5, that's just crazy. Because now I'm going to 3 and they're talking about just now going to 5 minutes a quarter. I don't know how they're making money, because I know that I have to go to 3 to get my dryers back into that profit margin range that I want to be at. Because at the end of the day, if I don't make money at this, this is not worth it to me. And it shouldn't be worth it to you. If you're not making money, a profit, I'm not talking about you're raping your customers and you're living in, got 3 mansions. I'm talking about just trying to make a profit. You're here to make an income. And if you're not doing that, you're already in the rears. You're already going downhill. You are not going to be happy with any property you own. Rental property is a prime example. Every year, most landlords up their rents by 3%. Cost of living goes up 3% every year. I'm sure now landlords are going up even faster, but you have to do that. Even laundromats, we have to do that. It's painful for us. We feel like that our customers are going to be pissed. But here's the thing. If you have business and you have laundromat business coming in, and every day that you have someone vend a machine, you're not making money every turn, well, guess what? You're going to go broke. So it doesn't matter if you don't have customers. I mean, you got to look at it like that. If I raise my prices and my customer base goes down a little bit, but my revenue goes up because the vending times that are happening, I'm making more money per turn, well, guess what? That's good, because if I got a ton of customers and I'm not making as much money or not making any money or barely paying the bills, and then the machines break, well, now I'm even farther behind. So I know it's counterproductive, and you probably think I'm nuts, but you have to keep your prices up. That's why you got to keep your laundromats looking good. This one's a prime example. People don't mind. It looks good. They won't mind it. If you're run down, the ceilings look crappy, you're going to have to paint. You're going to have to clean your floor. You're going to have to spruce up your bathroom. You're going to have to throw some things in there to make it look like you care, because if you don't care and you raise your prices, your customers will kind of revolt a little bit, and you can't blame them. If you went to McDonald's and it looked like a dump and the hamburger's now $3 more, you're not going to want to pay for that. So you have to look at it through their eyes a little bit. So just spruce your place up, paint it, clean it, put automatic air fresheners in, something. Just bring a little love in there, and when you raise these prices, they're not going to be that upset. I just got finished changing vending prices at 2 of my other laundromats. I was going to do this one. These machines are older, and it's late, and I can't remember how to do it, so I got to get a book. I got to find the book at home to do it. These are Netmasters, but they're older Netmasters, and every so often they change how you program them. Like these little 20-pounders here have a switch you got to throw, and I don't know. It's late. I'm tired, and I don't remember, so I'm going to go home. But I wanted to tell you about that Roundtable Summit. I wanted to get you interested. I wanted to get some comments to this, so I want to get some questions I can ask Brandon, so I'm just not asking the same old thing that I would think of. So, like I said before, thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all the subscribers. I hope you get something out of this. I hope you enjoy it. I enjoy doing it. So, till next time, take it easy.